Bobdale Gloves Go Edmonton on Shaw TV is brought to you by Bobdale Gloves. www.bobdalegloves.com.
Today on Go, street performers. Also on the show, Rustic Railroad Roses, our national women's basketball team, Old Tools, and you can't forget Big Summer. Welcome to an all-new episode of Bobdale Gloves Go Edmonton. Phileas Flash, everyone. Today we are in front of Churchill Square for the Edmonton International Street Performers Festival, the media launch. Again, it runs July 5th to the 14th. Phileas Flash, one of the many street performers that's going to be down there, and he actually created this fantastic sign. Whoop, where'd those go? For the festival. Today we're going to give you a little sneak peek of what you can expect with the family, but before any of that, Angelika Grunsky is showing off a local garden that has an abandoned railway bridge as its focal point.
It may not be the most obvious spot to put in a garden, but here in the heart of downtown along 97th Street and 105th Ave, an urban living bridge is taking root.
Basically, Chelsea, Booze, Aaron Ross and I we're all peers, and we've just been speaking about different ways of how we can just utilize spaces that have not been used for ages, or just in general make more livable downtown space for all of us.
These three organizers signed an agreement with Qualico, the business who owns the rail bridge, and on June 1st they began to plant the community garden, which is now showing fruits from their labor.
We have an assortment of berries and currants, corn, cabbage, strawberries, nasturtiums, what else do we have? Peppers, lots and lots and lots of tomatoes. And then we have a few decorative flowers as well.
Now the space is open to all Edmontonians for harvesting. But organizers hope the garden will also help foster a sense of pride and community engagement among citizens. Citizens like Zoila Grace.
It's amazing to think of on a bridge to put a garden, and that just inspires new life. It really brings a goodness into the space.
When it comes to running this urban garden at full capacity, volunteers are needed to water the plants and remove weeds. Now, if you're interested, you can donate as much time as you'd like. However, to keep everybody on board, you can mark down your contributions on your visit by using this volunteer board. So far, over 40 volunteers have stepped up to help, and more can do so by signing up online at livingbridgeedmonton.com.
I totally believe in the city of Edmonton, but it just made me even realize how much people want Edmonton to just grow and be everything everyone wants it to be.
Reporting in downtown Edmonton, I'm Angelika Grunsky for Shaw TV.
Thanks for that, Ange. And it's important to note that if you want to volunteer, you don't actually have to sign up. You can just head down to the area and grab some fresh fruit, or even just do a little gardening yourself. Coming up next, we have Phileas Flash, one of our many performers at the Edmonton International Street Festival. And I think we've met before. You look very familiar.
Do I? Yeah, well, I would, because I'm a time traveller. And obviously it was me at your birthday party, your third birthday party last week. That was me.
Why were you wearing that dress?
Well, you know, it was a hot day. What can I say? What more can I say?
And then the wig, I would think that would make things hotter, no?
No. Normally my wig fits underneath the hat. You know, I can keep as much hair in here as you can believe, yeah.
And just a recent haircut then?
Yeah, well, I'm a time traveller. It's irrelevant. Or is it an elephant? I don't know. It's one of the two.
Now, Phileas, you are one of our many street performers this year. July 5th to the 14th is such a phenomenal festival, and you keep coming back for it. What do you love about this festival?
Oh, well, the festival is one of the most amazing things you could ever possibly want to see. There's going to be street performers, there's going to be balloon twisters, there's going to be face painters, there's going to be all sorts of amazing, wonderful, and death-defying feets. Or is that death-defying hands? I can never remember, feet or hands.
I don't know, but what's death-defying about blowing balloons up? Are you going to inhale one possibly? Is it always a possible choking hazard for you?
Well, it is a very popular form of art, and well, this year it is going to be a big hazard for me because I've got something huge to do. I travel through time, and I take make balloons of what I see as I travel. And so this year, I'm going to be here and I'm going to make my own version of all the street performers and what I see as I'm traveling about. And I've got 10 days to do it.
Okay.
And that's a huge amount of time to build balloons in. So I'm going to make a whole festival worth of balloons.
Okay, so for the women performers, you always want to make sure your nose isn't too big, your hips aren't too large. Are we going to go bigger and better and exaggerate all these features that women care about, or care about a little too much?
Yes, no, yes. I don't know. I can never give the right answer to women.
You're going to have a big X on your back by the end of this festival. Now, what would you say to all of the Edmontonians and to the people in the greater area that are watching this to invite them to come down to Churchill Square this year if they've never come before?
If you've never come before, what are you doing? You're missing out. It's free. Come down, have a look, and see all the amazing international street performers all over the world. They've come to see you. They've come on planes. You only have to get on the train. It's easy.
There we go. I couldn't argue with that. Phileas Flash, thanks so much. We're going to take a quick break on Go. More fun from Churchill Square right after this.